Pennsylvania is known as the Keystone State for its role in building the foundations of the United States of America. It is here that the Declaration of Independence, U.S. Constitution, and the Gettysburg Address were written. Find your new favorite things to do with our list of the best tourist attractions in Pennsylvania. Number 8. Phipps Conservatory. This enormous complex sits in Pittsburgh's Hershey Park, where its botanical gardens and facilities cover 15 acres. Donated to the city in 1893, the conservatory has grown to include 23 gardens in addition to the massive 14-room glasshouse, which is home to impressive collections of bonsai and orchids. The glasshouse also has several other permanent environments, including the desert room, which features cacti, and the tropical forest conservatory. Other exhibits change throughout the year, with seasonal flower shows and events. Outdoors, visitors will find traditional flower gardens as well as unique ones like the aquatic gardens. The conservatory complex also includes the Center for Sustainable Landscapes, which is considered to be one of the greenest buildings in the world. The center hosts educational programs and is responsible for maintaining green practices throughout the gardens and facilities. Number 7. Reading Terminal Market. Named a National Historic Landmark in 1995, the Reading Terminal Market has been a Philadelphia institution since its opening in 1893. Before the Reading Railroad Company built its new station and the market area beneath it, farmers and fishermen sold their goods in an open-air market close to the railway hub. Today, it is frequented by locals and tourists alike, still providing fresh local goods to Philadelphia's families and restaurants. Nearly all of the market's vendors are small local businesses, including those selling farm-fresh local produce, butchers selling free-range meats, and numerous food artisans offering canned preserves, baked goods, ice cream, and even Pennsylvania Dutch candy. Keeping with the theme, visitors will also find plenty of cookbooks, unique kitchen supplies, and other foodie favorites to make the experience complete. Number 6. Falling Water. Falling Water is one of the most famous of the buildings designed by Frank Lloyd Wright, known for its organic architecture that simultaneously harmonizes and contrasts with the natural world around it. In addition to the magnificent architecture, the collections of the home's former residents, the Kaufman family, are a main attraction. Located just 43 miles southeast of the city, Falling Water is a popular day trip from Pittsburgh. Sculptures large and small adorn the property inside and out, including pieces ranging from Mexican folk art to the works of prominent Cubist sculptors. Some of the most impressive pieces include a cast iron Buddha head circa 906-1127, an Austrian Bohemian Madonna crafted in 1420, and an 8th century sculpture of the Hindu fertility goddess Parvati. The home is furnished with an eclectic collection that ranges from folk craft to designer chairs. There is also an impressive international art collection that includes works by Picasso and Diego Rivera. The interior of the home can be seen via guided tour, and there is a cafe and gift shop on the property. Number 5. Philadelphia Museum of Art. The Philadelphia Museum of Art houses one of America's largest collections of art and is also an iconic building in the city. The museum's front steps were featured in all of the Rocky movies, and from the top of these steps is a grand view down Benjamin Franklin Parkway to the landmark Tower of City Hall. Inside, the museum's permanent collections include a wide range of art, including an extensive European collection featuring works by Rembrandt, Cezanne, Matisse, Monet, Picasso, Renoir, Chagall, and Manet. Other galleries include those dedicated to textiles and fashion, American colonial furniture, and an outdoor sculpture garden. Number 4. Preschool State Park. One of the top parks in Pennsylvania, Preschool State Park sits on a peninsula that curves out into Lake Erie, creating Preschool Bay, an important shipping and transport center. The park is open daily year-round and has plenty to offer, including 11 miles of beach and several hiking trails, as well as swimmers and sunbathers. Many visitors come here to collect colorful sea glass that has washed ashore. Kite flyers also love the open space and lake winds, and Sunset Point is a favorite spot. The park also hosts seasonal events and summer concerts that are free and open to the public. Number 3. Gettysburg National Military Park. The Gettysburg National Military Park in Gettysburg is the site of Gettysburg Battlefield, where in 1863 this Civil War battle was responsible for 51,000 casualties over a 3-day period. Hundreds of markers and monuments now grace the park. Key highlights are Seminary Ridge, which was the primary Confederate position west of Gettysburg for days 2 and 3 of the battles. Cemetery Ridge, the site of Union lines for the final 2 days of battle. And Oak Ridge, the site of the opening day battle of the Civil War. The Park Museum and Visitor Center has several exhibits, including the Rosenstiel Collection, which is one of the largest collections of Civil War uniforms, weapons, and personal items in the United States. The park also hosts living history programs and reenactments and has extensive horseback riding trails. Number 2. Hershey Park. Families will enjoy an outing to this famous amusement park in Hershey, a town also closely associated with chocolate. Hershey Park is the town's main attraction with 90 acres of rides and entertainment for kids and adults, ranging from roller coasters to aquatic shows. The park was originally built in 1906 as a recreational area for Hershey's workers, but expanded over the years to attract visitors from all over. Hershey Park continues to expand, offering a wide range of things to do for all ages. In addition to kiddie rides, the park has all the family favorites like a carousel, train, bumper cars, and Ferris wheel. There are also several water rides perfect for a hot summer's day and more than a dozen roller coasters designed to thrill. Number 1. Independence National Park and the Liberty Bell. One of America's most historic areas and home to the Liberty Bell, Independence National Historical Park in Philadelphia is a national treasure. Independence Hall is the central attraction at the park, famous as the site where the Declaration of Independence was signed and where the Constitution was drafted. The Liberty Bell sits on display across from Independence Hall, surrounded by a series of exhibits describing its history. Independence Mall, laid out in 1948, extends north of here, forming the remainder of the park, which is paved with old cobblestone streets. Here, you will find historic buildings, like Congress Hall and Old City Hall, and museums, including the Ben Franklin Museum and the National Museum of American Jewish History.